Right, welcome to my new tutorial on the Mercedes 405. Probably the nicest bus out of the whole game to repaint, just for its simplicity. And one of the most simplest buses is to repaint. There's no conversions to do, nothing. You can do it in Paint Shop, in Paint.net. You can do it in even Windows Paint. It will work. This is the beauty of this bus. It has a few glitches in its template system, but they're workable. What I've gone and done is I've created two images here, which I've included in the download, which you can find at the bottom of this video in the description. And I have basically labeled where each of the important, what I consider to be important files actually sit and what they do on the bus. So like if we look at automat.bmp, it's these little boxes which are on the rails. I gather they're like ticker boxes or something, I'm not too sure. Your Licht, internal lights, your seats, which is your seats, your stop is your stop button, your streffen, which is your stripes, and your tur, which is the box that sits around the stop button. And then over here, this little thing over here is number 3 BMP. You can change that. And then I did this, sorry about the colors, I did that to identify it. Okay, so that's 1 BMP and that's 2 BMP. And I've included all these files, I've split them for you. Here's your internal files. These are all your internal textures. There's your roof. There's that box I was telling you about. There's your stripes. There's the box around the stop button. There's your seats. There's your lights. Okay, if we look at the exterior, very simple template. What you've got here, your back. Sorry, I must just rename that. You've got your back, you've got your front, you've got your left, your right, you've got your roof, and you've got your number plate, you've got your back wheel, front wheel, and your side wheel of your tire. In fact, I want to bring the tread as well. Yeah, let me just get the tread quickly. Right, so we're back, and there you can see I've brought the tread into the repaint. I personally hate the tread that's on the bus. It just detracts from the whole thing because it was just obviously hand drawn, very rushed job. I mean, if you look at it, it's not nice, and it doesn't look good either. Okay, so we're going to replace that too. Okay, so looking at our repaint, okay, basically, the only part you've got to be very careful of is your roof, and I'll explain why. In the fact that with the roof, it uses that piece for more than just the roof. I'll show you now quickly in one of my repaints that I've made. It uses that piece also to create the little bubbles on top of the roof. And so if you make a multicolor roof like I did in this one repaint, which you'll see now, it kinda screws things up. Let's just get to it quickly. There we go. And it's down. Oh, I've made too many repaints. Okay, here we go. You can see, there we go. So it uses this thing again, and basically you can see there, and there that it's reused that little file, and basically now these all have stripes on them. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. These all have stripes on them, just like the roof, which is so it's green, white, blue, and red. There's the stripes there. You can see them. So just little things like that you've just got to watch out for. Not much we can do, I suppose. Okay, so let's have a look here. What I'm going to also discuss in this tutorial is that with the Mercedes, there was a mod available which I cannot seem to be able to find right now, which allowed you to have more than one skin for your bus. However, it didn't really work. So basically, for every skin that you create for your bus, you either got to write over your old repaint, or you've got to create a brand new bus. So I think what I'm going to touch on is actually creating a brand new bus. Alright, so I've opened up the files in Photoshop, and basically this is the back of our bus. There's the front. Here's the left-hand side, and this is the right-hand side. And what I've done in the templates that I'll provide the link for underneath this video is I've actually marked off where all three doors are. And this helps a lot because you cannot, unlike the man buses and that, you cannot paint over the windows or doors on the Merc. It doesn't happen. So knowing where these actually sit is quite important. Otherwise, you go design your bus, you think you made this lovely design, and the next thing you know, the door's actually covered up most of your design. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to, I made it a plain grey color, the whole template, so that it would be easy to select like I've just done, but I want a white bus. I don't want a grey bus. So we just select the grey areas and we just put in the white. There we go. Oh, that little area there. Okay. Alright, and then the right hand side. And there we go. We've got a nice new white bus. Right. Unlike all the others, you don't need to convert this repaint. You just save it and you can play it straight away in OMSI, which is also another reason I say that I really, really like the Mercedes 2 paint. It makes it so much simpler. So let's start off with the back quickly. I'm just going to make a fairly simple repaint. I'm not going into anything extravagant for this tutorial. We just create a new layer, and we're just going to make two stripes, one red, one blue. So there's our first stripe, and we choose the color, and we'll make this one blue. Press OK, and we fill that. To make sure that you get your stripes the same size, easiest thing to do is just copy that layer by pressing Ctrl J, and then Control click on the thumbnail. It'll select that blue again, and let's just change that to red. And that way you know that your stripes are exactly the same size. Okay, and now we just move that up. There we go, and bring them back together. Perfect. And press Ctrl E and we flatten them. Now, here's a little trick. Okay, now you need to line these up on the side of the vehicle. And how are you going to do that? Well, it's actually a lot more simpler than it looks, or sounds actually. Apart from the back can give you a little bit of problem. What you want to do with the back is you want to just shrink it, just say 10%, like that. Okay. The guy who made the bus did not make the best, how can I say, choices. Each piece of the template is a different size, so yeah. Anyway, all you do now is you press Ctrl A and Ctrl C to copy. Okay, go make a new image, and you'll see there the width is 595 by 543. Now you can use a 543, but the width, change that to 3500 and press OK. Okay, so there we go. We've got a wide image. Select both these layers and then just drag them across to your new image that you made there. Okay, we know it's the right height, and just put the back on the very left hand side there. Actually, sorry, trust me to make a mistake like that. You must use the front because the backs had to be resized. Sorry about that. So just press Ctrl A, Ctrl C, come back here, Ctrl V, and then put it on the left hand side here. Okay, right, now grab any one of the sides. We'll start off with this one, the left, and there you can see exactly what I was talking about, the size difference. Yeah. So you can see it would have been a little bit difficult to basically line everything up due to the fact that you're dealing with two totally different sizes. So all you do is you just make sure that this is properly lined up on the edges, which I have got it correctly lined up. Fit screen, there we go. Go back to your layer of your bus and just resize it. First of all, get it lined up at the bottom. There we go. And just resize it till it's the same height. That's all you need.